cattle there ought to fill a lot of army bellies.
Yeah, they'll do. Here's your money. $2,500.
Yeah, boy. You know, it's almost enough to make a fella wish he wasn't honest. Eh?
Thanks. From what I've heard about you, that shouldn't bother you too much.
Trouble is, this belongs to a friend of mine.
Might be a lot more to be picked up if a man wasn't too choosy.
You think I'm not, Mr. Ober?
No offense, kid. I buy a couple thousand head of cattle every year, sometimes more. Now, who cares what brand is on the hide once the cow's skinned for beef,
In fact, I noticed it on one side of the fence, Mr. Ober. I picked the right size some time back.
All right, kid, you suit yourself. If you're in Lincoln tonight, I'll even buy you a drink.
All right. We'll send the rest of the crew back to the ranch, then I'll be there. Pick up some supplies. I'll see you there.
Yeah.
Billy the Kid turning on us. Now I've heard everything. He can keep his mouth shut about what he just heard. He's thicker than hops with Pat Garrett, you know.
Yeah, I know. Just thinking the same thing. The chance I'm not taking. We'll cut into town ahead of him. Tell Tom and Kramer that the 2,500 is theirs. Just for killing him.
He's fast. I'll call him out. You drop him. You just get the money.
Back Turner! Hey! Anybody home, boy? Howdy, Billy. How can you do it?
Okay, what can I do for you?
Well, something I need from you here. Last coffee pot I had sprung a leak.
Oh, no, you don't want nothing like that. It's for the engine trade.
What do you mean?
Got my better stuff back here.
Yeah, I just bet you do. What do you got up there?
Well, come over here now.
What do you got up there?
There we are. Keep it back here so I don't get any dust from the road. Well, guaranteed not to rust like the other one.
Uh-huh. No, it didn't rust. It's leak from a bullet hole. Yeah, it looks all right. Yeah, I'll take this. Wrap it up. How much, Jack?
That's the best bar on the wagon. Sell it to you for $1.
4 bits?
6 bits.
Done.
Save your money, kid. You won't need the coffee pot.
There's 2 of them.
Yeah, I spotted it. Let's get out of here. Patrick. No reason at all.
What's all the shooting, Pat?
Billy killed 2 men.
2?
Here's his gun. Oh, here's that other little thingamajig he carries. Lock him up. I've got to get back outside.
All right.
Take him over to Doc Penfield's. He'll make out the coroner's report.
Two men never had a chance.
You saw what happened?
I sure did. And my 2 men saw it all. Big one yelled at the kid. There was some shouting. We couldn't make out the words. And all of a sudden, the kid jerked out his gun and started firing.
Both these guns have been fired.
Well, sure they were. But Billy drew and fired first. They never had a chance. And 3 of us here will swear to that, right?
We saw it. I'll ask you for a sworn statement later. There'll be a hearing.
And a hanging, Garrett.
You didn't know either one of them, huh?
Nope. Only thing I can figure out, Patrick, is I knew about the money I was carrying around. Out with me.
Huh? What money?
Well, I delivered 100 head of cows that Army beef buyer, Holbert.
But how would they know about it?
That's a question I'd like to ask Holbert.
Over? Why, Over? Billy, what would he want with the money? He's a wealthy man.
I know he's a wealthy man. I don't know. He offered me a deal this afternoon. I turned it down.
What kind of deal?
He offered to buy any stray cows I might happen to just find around, you know. But then that's my word against his, so that means I lose, don't it?
I mean, being. The only thing I've got to go on now is Ober's version that you fired first. His 2 men back him up. If only there was another witness.
That peddler's the one who can tell you all about it.
Ike Turner?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I saw his wagon in town this morning, but he avoids trouble like the plague, Billy.
Well, you tell me this, Patrick. If old Ike don't back up my story, that means I don't have much of a chance not to hang, doesn't it? You going after Ike?
Yeah, but he won't be easy to find if he doesn't want to be. He's been traveling this county for better than 10 years. Billy, you better let me have that money. I'll deliver it to Tundle myself tomorrow.
Now, let me keep this money. It's in your own jail. It's safe, ain't it?
Well, I just made the rounds of the town, listening to what's been saying. That Ober fella's talking you right into a noose, boy.
Yeah?
By the time we get around to trying you, he's going to have 40 witnesses who'll swear you shot them 2 fellas in cold blood.
Is that right?
Bill, I guess we've never been what you call the closest of friends, but just same, I want you to know that I wish I could give you a break.
Yeah, well, you just twist the key in that little lock there and turn your back.
I can't do that, you know. Don't you try none of your tricks on me neither, because I know them, everyone.
Yeah, well, I reckon you know me pretty good, Jimmy. Yeah.
Come on, pass that tray under here.
All right.
Just remember, I got my eye on you.
All right. Oh, listen, hey, Jimmy, speaking of tricks, you ever show you this trick here? I don't remember the exact magic word this old magician fella told me when he showed me this trick, but it went kind of, see? Now, the end of this trick you won't like so much if you don't start unlocking the door, Jimmy boy.
What? Pat took that thing away from you. He always takes it away from you.
Yeah, that's why I bought a second one. Now, come on, unlock the door.
Oh, no.
It's all right, come on. I'm going to head out for Mexico, Jimmy. You tell Patrick you can contact me there if he wants to talk with me. All righty. One there.
That was the kid.
got out of jail. Come on over here and help me out, will you? I gotta catch it.
Some deputy you are.
But listen, I didn't know what he was gonna do. Pull a trick on me. I gotta get it.
The stupid deputy here let Billy go.
Let him go.
I'm awful sorry, Pat. He had another Derringer pistol up his sleeve. They locked me in up there and took off.
Over here, come turn me loose.
We were in the saloon across the street, come out just in time to see Billy hightailing it out of town. We found your deputy locked up here. If you're going after Billy, you'll need a posse.
Yeah, that's right. Get your horses.
I think I can leave Billy before it would over.
That makes two of us. If I could have found Ike the peddler, things might be different. As it is, I figure I might as well give Ober a chance to show what's on his mind. You keep the lid on the town while I'm gone and lock that thing up.
All right.
This is another one of Billy's tricks.
Not this time. He thinks too much of his horse to cripple him. He's got a sore tendon.
Well, then he's on foot. Come on, we're wasting time.
Only a fool would rush after a man like the kid. He'll see you long before you see him. He'll have a surprise for you.
Border's another 40 miles right through Apache country.
You cut straight across it. Steal an Apache pony if he can. He's gonna need water. That'll be his first camp.
Yeah, sure. But what white man except the kid would know where to find it in this country?
I would.
Yeah, that's right. I almost forgot. You've been chased through this country almost as much as the kid has, haven't you?
Right for that brush. You wait here. If he's there, I'll have a better chance of taking him by myself.
Billy! Throw down your gun! I warned you about shooting until I told you to.
All right? Play it your way.
Fancy meeting you here, Patrick.
I'm taking you back, Billy. Alive if I can.
With that attitude, Patrick, I reckon I ain't got much choice, huh?
Why'd you do it, Billy?
Take off, you mean? I'm kind of counting on you and that peddler to straighten things out for me, Patrick.
I didn't find the peddler. Just the same, you'll get a fair chance. And that's all you're going to get from me. Now throw down your gun and come on out of there.
Not this time, Patrick. Not with you in a hanging mood. I'll tell you something, Patrick. You come up here looking for me, you better come shoot.
This is Mescalero Apache country. It'll take days to starve him out of there. We won't be alive that long.
Hey, you know where he is. Go get him. Good. Get some of that brush over there. Lots of it. Green. The greener the better.
What are you gonna do? Cook the kid his supper?
Yeah. Something like that. Put it right down there. Clear out.
Patrick! I'm coming out, Patrick! Put out the fire!
Oh, but you keep that gun in your holster, I'll bury you right here. You two, get that fire out as fast as you can.
Patrick, I got the feeling you know more tricks than I do. If you keep this up, Patrick, this could be the end of a beautiful friendship.
If we can't travel this country at night, we'll make camp right here. Let's go. This is Apache country. You local?
No, just plain cold.
That peddler, Patrick. He's the one who can tell you who shot first. The only reason, Patrick, them two fellas chopped me is to get Tundle's money. The only way they could have found out about it was by Obert telling them that.
Yeah, they just might add up, Billy.
You know something, Billy? You're like a crow. Squawking to hear yourself squawk.
I've been thinking about that offer you made me, Obert. You know. And I just reckon this ain't the first time you made it, huh? And them rustlers you hired to rustle them cattle of yours. I don't think it'll take me long to find them.
You're a pretty hard man to kill, Billy. Maybe it's high time I used the direct approach. Don't you move, Garrett. There's no reason to like you any better than him. Now, come on, sleepyhead, get up.
What do you think I let you come along, Obert? Now drop that gun. You're under arrest.
No. But I will be if I move. Got me in the leg.
Can you reach that gun in front of you?
The leg.
Well, I'm coming out.
Billy. You hurt bad?
No. But if they think so, Patrick, they'll come out in the open. I'm all right.
There's one of them now.
There are 3 of them, Patrick. I saw them today. Here come the other 2.
What's the leg?
Oh, that's pretty bad. That's gonna need some fixing, Patrick. Get these cuffs off, will you? Look, I'll get some bandages from these fellas' shirts, all right? It's gonna be all right. Hold on.
You know, I've been thinking, Patrick, what about them charges against me?
There'll be a hearing, Billy. We'll find that peddler, and I'll testify to what Ober said just before he died. You'll be clear.
Yeah, but in the meantime, I gotta spend some time in that jail of yours, right?
Yeah. Tell them we'll bail you out in a couple of days. Let me have that boot, huh?
You know, you ain't in such good shape to travel fast, Patrick. I could send someone back here to get you. You know that?
Huh? Billy, things won't be very healthy for you in Lincoln until this mess is settled.
Yeah, I know that, but I wasn't talking about Lincoln. I was talking about Mexico. That'd be better than sweating it out in your calaboose, now, wouldn't it?
Yeah, maybe you have a point there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me unlock that other cuff.
Oh, yeah, well, that's mighty nice of you, Patrick. Appreciate that. You know, I got, what are you doing? What are you doing? Wait, Patrick, what are you doing? Now, wait a minute, You told me you were gonna...
Billy, don't believe everything you hear. You'll be safer in jail. You won't have to pay any room rent. Now, let's get no horses. We're riding back to Lincoln together.
Well, if that ain't the doggonest trick you... What do you act like you don't trust me sometimes, Patrick?
Between you and me, Billy, I don't.
You shooting a man as well known as Bill Antrim. It's mighty risky. You already got the money?
I got it.
I tell you, I'd have to want a man dead awful bad to pay $5,000 to get the job done.
Sometimes a man starts getting too well known. It's worth the price to somebody to bury him with what he knows. Man needs money bad to do a job like this at all.
You maybe, not me. I ain't fussy where it comes from, just as long as it's fast and easy. He's coming in!
we'll get it over fast. There's no need to talk. Expect nothing but a meeting with some old friends. Pick your spot, shoot straight, and remember we're in this together. Fire that shot.
I can't.
Shoot or I'll leave you dead with him. Let's ride.
I've been waiting for you, Billy. I knew you'd want to see him before I turned him over to Doc Penfield.
Why'd it have to happen to a man like him, Patrick?
You know his enemies better than I do.
Yeah, that's right. He raised me until my ma died when I was 12. And I guess he was the closest thing to a father I ever had, Patrick.
Yeah, I know that, Billy. I knew Bill Antrim longer than you did. I liked him, too. He wasn't the kind of a man who expected special favors.
You never got any either, Patrick.
Oh, I think he did. He lived the kind of a life he wanted to. Chose his own friends.
After my mother died, we just didn't see eye to eye for some reason. But I'll never forget what he tried to do for me and my mother.
Scotty?
No, thank you. I don't want to. Well, how'd it happen, Patrick? I mean, this fella you sent out to tell me, he just told me he'd been murdered.
I was making my rounds up toward Fort Sumter when I found him at Rock Bluff. 3 men had been camped there waiting for him. He drove up in a buggy and they opened fire.
Well, who were they?
I wish I knew. Bill Antrim liked to gamble. He'd been mixed up in some shady deals.
Yeah? Well, you know anybody he's been mixed up with lately, or?
A boy named Tommy Bedlow came to see him yesterday.
They cleared out fast, headed straight for the county line. They'll be over it by now.
Thanks, Jimmy. You better get some rest.
I can use it.
That means they're going to be out of your reach, right, Patrick?
I've telegraphed the sheriff of all the neighboring counties to be on the lookout for the 3 of them. I sent him Bedlow's description. May take some time, Billy. But we'll get them sooner or later. I can almost promise you that.
Almost. That one word makes quite a difference, don't it?
You'll be throwing away everything he ever tried to do for you if you go after his killers yourself.
I don't think that matters anymore.
Look, Billy. I've heard talk recently that Bill Antrim was getting in too deep with the wrong people. The 3 men who fired those shots were hired guns for somebody else. Leave it up to me to get them, Billy. It's my job.
Yeah? Well, you have to work at it mighty hard, Patrick, if you expect to beat me to him.
Yeah. Ain't no sign behind us. That's the way I like it, nice and easy. Pat Garrett may be lawyer in Lincoln County, but this here's the end of his bailiwick. Come on, drinks on me in El Paso.
Not this time, Claude. You got your share of the money. We're through for good. I never want to see either one of you again.
I don't mind splitting up. Seeing as how we're Ancha may have some friends who figure on evening up the score. I've known you a long time, Harry. We've done a lot of riding together. Why now?
Because this is my last job. I've made my stake, and I'm gonna make it last.
Well, that's what you said the last time, but you still sent for us just the same. Didn't he, Tommy?
I mean it, Claude. When I ride away from here, I never want to see either one of you again. And if you're smart, you will both do the same.
No. Killing a man for money upset me that much. I wouldn't do it in the first place. Huh, Tommy?
Stay away from me, too.
You're back. I missed you so much.
Did you, Gloria? Well, I'm back home now. And I won't be leaving soon again.
Oh, I hope so. Mama! Mama! Mama, what is that?
So I see, honey. It's been more than a week.
Couldn't be helped. But things are working out. I won't be gone again.
Do you expect me to believe that, Harry?
Gloria, how about you taking my horse down to corral, huh? We'll be riding into town in a day or so, and I'll buy you a new dress.
We'll buy her a fancy new dress, and then everything will be all right, won't it, Harry?
Martha, you've got to try and understand. I know we've been having a tough time, but here, things are looking up.
Like I'll be looking up when they hang you, Harry.
Will you stop it, Martha?
What about Gloria? You think it'll be easier for her when she finds out what kind of a man her father is?
I won't have you talking like that, Martha. I'm tired and I want to be left alone. Things will work out, I promise you that.
Like you promised before. And every time you've broken your promise and ridden off with Baker or some other dirty killer like him.
Give me a chance, Martha. Things will be different. You wait and see. I got money now. That's all we've needed. I know it's been hard scrabble for us, but it'll all change now.
I knew what you were when I married you. Nothing will change you, Harry. Not ever. And nothing will change for me until the day I bury you.
Tears, Tommy.
What do you say?
Are you Billy the Kid?
Yeah, that's right. Some people call me that.
I didn't want to do it. He made me. Young said he'd kill me.
That's the name of one. Who's the other man, Tommy?
You're gonna kill me.
What's the name of the third man, Tommy?
Baker. Claude Baker. He's on the road to El Paso.
He won't get there. Who paid you to gun down Antrim?
I don't know. I swear I don't know. Young is the only one who spoke to him. Even Baker doesn't know his name.
Yeah? Well, that's all there is to say then, huh? You want to go back to Lincoln with me, Tommy? Or you want to use that gun you're wearing? You call it.
A rope? Or a bullet? There's not much of a choice, is it? I ain't much. But I ain't gonna hang. I fired the last shot at Antrim. He was dying. He looked up at me. And he wasn't even scared. He looked up at me. And he didn't even beg for his life. I ain't as brave as Antrim was. So I'll make it easy for you.
Nice to have some company. How are you? I was thinking I was going to have to ride to El Paso alone. I didn't mean to give you such a start.
Yeah, what? Just I didn't see you standing there.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's lonely out here. Gets on the fella's nerves.
You said you were going to El Paso.
Yeah, that's right. Something like that. You don't mind if I kind of ride along with you, do you?
It's a little late to ride now. Yeah, find me a spot to camp.
Oh, yeah? Well, I ain't no hurry either, mister. I'll help you find a campsite. Yeah, matter of fact, I happen to know just where there is one. Some folks, they kind of got in the habit of calling me Billy the Kid. Kind of a nickname, you know? You ain't even heard of that either, huh?
All right, I heard of you.
I thought you had. I guess you're wondering just why I'm out here, ain't you?
I'm not the curious type. I mind my own business.
I don't. Not unless it suits me. I'm out there looking for a couple of fellas, see? A couple of fellas. When I find them, I'm afraid I'm just going to have to kill them.
Well, if you think I'm one of them, you're wrong, because I was any place near Lincoln County day before yesterday.
You're not only not curious, mister. You're a liar. You knew who I was and what I'm after.
Sure, well, territory knows by now. I figured I'd make you mad by talking about it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're going to make me mad? Well, I appreciate that. I'm much obliged to you. What'd you say your name was?
Jansen. Olaf Jansen.
Jansen. Well, I'm glad to know you, Olaf. Say, did you ever happen to know a fellow by the name of Tommy Bedlow? Well, I didn't think you had. Good night.
Daddy, when are we going to El Paso?
What, honey?
I said, when are we going to El Paso?
Soon, honey.
But when, Daddy?
I don't know when. Now, will you stop pestering me?
Come on, Gloria. It's time for bed.
Daddy, good night.
Good night.
I'll tuck you in and tell you a story.
Shoot me, mister?
You're making a mistake, Billy.
If I am, it won't bother me, Baker. This is a better chance than you gave Bill Antrim.
I can't draw against you, Billy.
That don't bother me either, mister. Not much does. Only something like the killing of a good friend, for instance. Who paid you to kill him?
If I tell you, will you let me go?
No.
Billy, you don't want me. It wasn't me that shot Antrim. It was the kid, Tommy Bedlow, and Young. It was all Young's idea.
Where is he now?
He's got a little shack outside of Cigar. Believe me, Billy, it was a kid and Young. I mean, even the money, I don't want it. I don't want any of it. It's all yours, Billy. Let me go. Huh?
You try spitting that way you're going, Baker.
Oh, no, don't, Billy.
I bet you want to see my dad. Come on, I'll ride with you.
No, I don't think so. Is your daddy's name Young?
Of course it is. He's in the house. Please let me ride with you.
All right.
of him for you.
All right. Thank you, honey.
I threw my gun away the night I rode back home. You saw my daughter? You must know why.
I came here to kill you, Young.
Like you killed Tommy Bedlow and Claude Baker?
That's right. You ain't got a gun, you better get one.
It ended before you got here, Billy.
You better make sense, Young.
I expect to pay for what I've done, Billy. But you won't be my executioner. At least I'll save you that.
What do you mean? You mean you gotta give yourself up?
I mean just that. I've been waiting for you. I'm gonna go to Lincoln with you. I told my wife and my daughter that I've got to go away for a while.
What about the man that paid you?
I'll tell Pat Garrett his name. Even sign a full confession.
All right, let's go.
I'll get my coat.
You think I'd let you do your filthy killing in my own house? I gotta keep Gloria from coming in. You owe me something.
All right. As far as anyone will know, I killed him.
Why'd you come back?
I ain't got no place else to go, Frederick.
Billy, this is rough country. Man who draws first bears the burden of guilt. That's why there'll be no charges pressed against you.
Just the same, I'm asking you and Mr. Tundle to give me no chance.
You know it's no good, don't you, Billy? It won't stop for you now.
Well, a fellow has to try something.
For how long?
I don't know. Maybe that depends on the other reason I came back here.
You mean the man who paid those 3 killers? Did you get his name?
No, but I will sooner or later. You can count on that.
And when you do, what then?
I'm going to leave that up to you, Patrick. But you better see justice done. Because if you don't, I will. Even if I hang for it.
Hit one this time. Missed again. Hey, let me try one.
You didn't miss once, Mr. Bonney. You hit all 5.
Well, you can't hardly afford to miss, Jody. You usually just get one chance, you know.
Well, what are we doing wrong?
You don't fire when you draw. See, you draw and then you fire. Just kind of put your hand down there loose. Hang it down real loose there. Real loose. Okay, now draw.
Well, thanks, Mr. Bonney. It works much better that way. Will you teach us some more?
Yeah, I think a fella's paw ought to teach him that, you know.
My pa's dead. And my pa's Clint Latimer.
Yeah, I know. I wouldn't be too hard on him, Jody. He used to be mighty fast with a gun.
Was he? The only thing I ever seen him real good with was a bottle.
Job keeps him pretty busy, Jody. I don't know. I guess it won't hurt to give you some pointers when I'm in town. Time to time, you know, I could kind of teach you every now and then. Why don't you set up some more bottles over there? We'll work a little bit.
I'll be as good as he is someday, Skip. Just as good. And when I am, just let anyone talk back, or laugh at me, or make fun of me. And I'll draw fast, and I'll shoot fast, and I'll kill fast. Just like Mr. Bonney.
Hello, Clint. What's on your mind?
What kind of lawman are you, Garrett?
A good one, I hope. Why?
Well, a good lawman don't get kids trained to be killers.
Clint, what are you talking about?
I'm talking about my boy Jody. His pal Skip Walton. They're practicing, all the time practicing, just like he tells them to.
He? Who?
Your friend Billy Bonney, that's who. And they're getting real good. Almost as good as I was years ago. I was good, you know that.
Yeah, Clint, yeah, I know that. Look, I was just fixing a fresh pot of coffee. Will you join me in a cup?
Why? You think I need one to sober me up?
No, I'm just being sociable. Now, what's all this about Billy and the two boys,
Well, he's teaching them to be killers. Just like himself.
Oh, come on, Clint. Billy's no killer. Sure, he's good with a gun, and he uses it when he has to, only in self-defense.
Maybe so, but do the boys know the difference? My Jody's only 16 and Skip's a year younger. You start teaching boys that young how to use a gun, and they'll find a reason to use it, and it may not be a good reason. So you gotta start talking to Bonnie. You gotta make him stop teaching him.
All right, Clint, all right. I'll talk to him.
Good. All right. I think I need something a little stronger. You wouldn't have a bottle, would you?
No, Clint.
Are you ready? Draw. It's all right, yeah, it's not bad. Pretty good.
Why do I keep missing, Mr. Bonney?
Well, you gotta... It just takes time, Skip. I mean, some men have a knack for a gun, others don't have quite as much, you know.
I have a knack for guns, don't I, Mr. Bonney?
Yeah, I think you do. You show some promise. All right, what do you say, Patrick? What'd you do, come join a sharpshooting class here? You want to listen? What do you say, let's show the sheriff here some fancy shooting. You want to? Watch this, Patrick. Get ready now. Draw. You're still shooting a little too fast, Jody, I think. You're shooting too fast. Just like I said before, when you're drawing a man, you gotta hit him with the first shot. So you don't get another chance, ain't that right, Patrick?
That's a nice-looking gun, boy. Where'd you get it?
Used to be my pa's when he was,
Hello, man. He used this gun proudly, boy. And only when he had to. I hope you remember that. I think you boys ought to run along home. Billy and I have some business to talk over.
No, you and Skip go on home, Jody. You do like the sheriff tells you. What's on your mind, Patrick?
Billy, you've got to stop. They're too young.
A man is never too young learning to defend himself.
Yeah, but they're not men. They're boys.
Oh, come on, Patrick. What harm is there in teaching a couple of boys to aim at some bottles?
There's nothing wrong with it, except that next time they may not be aiming at just bottles. Billy, you can teach a boy how to shoot, but you can't teach him when to shoot. That takes a man's judgment.
Well, that's just what I'm doing. I'm teaching them how and when.
Billy, give it up.
Well, look, if I don't do it, they're going to ask someone else. I mean, who are they going to turn to? One boy doesn't have a paw, the other boy has a drug for a paw. They ask me to help him, I'm going to help him, that's all.
Billy, no.
Is that an order?
Now, look, you know I can't legally order you to stop, but I'm asking you to for their own safety.
Well, I want to teach them for their own safety, so what do you think about that?
All right, Billy. But if any trouble comes out of this, if anyone gets hurt, I'm holding you responsible.
Supper's on. Better eat it while it's hot.
You think he's a great man, don't you? A real great man.
I think who's a great man?
This Barney fellow, this Billy Barney. Just because he can shoot straight and shoot fast, you think that makes him a hero. What would you say if I told you I was just as good as he was once? I could shoot just as fast and just as straight.
You've told me before.
I was one of the best, boy. That's why I was a good lawman. Now, I never started a fight with anyone. I never backed off from one either. The other fellow would do that. And this Barney fellow, this pal of yours, I'd handle him too, and he'd back off just like all the rest. I'm only talking to you for your own good, boy. I seen what happens with kids learn how to use the gun before they're ready. I was a lawman. Now, you listen to me while I'm talking to you. That Bounty fellow's just a fast-shooting, trigger-happy saddle trap, and he's back with it.
Look who's talking. That great man, my pa. My drunken, useless, deadbeat rum pot of a pa.
You got no right to talk to me like that. No right at all. I'm just as good as he is. Just as good.
Are you, Pa? But let's see you do without this. For just one day, let's see you do without this!
Jody, give me that. Give me that.
Jody, please.
All right, Pa. Finish it off. You want to know why I think Mr. Bunny's such a great man? Why I'd like to be just like him? Because he'd never be down there on his hands and knees where you are now.
Evening, Sheriff. Bob, which one of your laws is Billy broken tonight? Billy doesn't break any laws, Bob. Sometimes he might bend them a little, but...
You looking for someone, Sheriff?
Yeah, I got word a gunslinger was headed this way, a man named Marino. Any strangers come in here tonight?
Just one, over there in the corner.
Oh, thanks. Marino? That's right, Sheriff. What do you want? I'm more interested in what you want. Any particular reason for coming to this town? Just passing through. Stop for a friendly drink. Now that you've had it, maybe you'd like to move on? I aim to. In the morning. I've been riding hard all day, Sheriff. Right now, all I want is a good night's sleep. If you're worried I'm here on business, you're wrong. I have no quarrel with anyone in your town. I'm headed for El Paso, Setup.
I'm counting on that, Marino.
Draw. No, you're still not doing it right. Remember what Mr. Bonney said? You're tensing up. Now watch me. There. See how easy it is? I guess I'll never get it right. Well, let's try again.
What's the matter with you, boy? Don't you know better than to play with a gun in the middle of the street? I almost killed you.
You'd have to outdraw me, mister, to kill me. And I wouldn't try it if I were you.
Your pa must be out of his mind. Letting a cop like you play with a man's weapon. Now put that gun away. Go home to bed where you belong. Before someone gets hurt.
Hey, you. Jody, don't start nothing. Turn around. Nobody talks to me that way. Now, either you apologize, or I'll show you just how good with a gun I can be.
Don't cause any trouble, kid. I don't want to hurt you.
Either you apologize or you draw.
Jody? Jody? Hey, somebody help!
Kid. Crazy kid. He's not hurt bad, Sheriff. I aim high.
What happened?
I had no choice. The boy was showing off. Forced me to draw.
All right, Skip?
Yes, sir. Jody got mad at him. Made him go for his gun.
All right, Marino, you're in the clear, but you better get that night's rest in another town. People around here may not make you feel too welcome.
Sure, Sheriff, I know. I'll ride on.
I'm all right. I can walk.
Get him over to Doc Henderson. See that wound's attended to.
I heard what happened. I've been waiting on you here. I wanted to talk with you about Jody.
You told him real good, Billy. You told him real good how to get himself hurt. I hope you're satisfied.
Well, it's just a flesh wound, Patrick. I mean, it's nothing serious.
Nothing serious. The boy could have been killed. He was lucky this time. Next time he may not be so lucky. Was it worth it, Billy? Was it really worth it?
Bye. I knew it happened. I knew he'd get hurt. Said so all along.
Well, I'm sorry. I am real sorry, Mr. Latimer. I didn't mean for it to turn out like this.
Yeah, I know. You're a hero to my boy, Bonnie. You're a hero to too many boys around here. But you're not going to be a hero anymore. I'm going to kill you. Right now.
Don't ever try to pull a gun on me, Latimer. If you hadn't been drunk, I'd have killed you. Like I said, I'm real sorry about Jody. If I do anything to make it up to him or to you, I'll be glad to. Why don't you go home and sleep it off?
Bonnie, it's not over yet. You hurt my boy. You shame me. And I won't let it happen again. Not ever.
Morning, Jody.
Hello, Sheriff.
Just stopped by to see how you were. That arm getting better?
Almost as good as new. Doc lets me exercise it every day.
Good. Your pa been doing a lot of shooting?
All the time. It's as though he was drunk with a gun instead of a bottle.
What are you trying to prove, Clint?
Pretty good, huh, Pat? Look at my hand. I haven't had a drink in a week now. Didn't think I could do it, did you? Neither did I. But when a man wants something bad enough...
And what is it you want?
I've got a score to settle with Billy Bonney, and I'm almost ready to settle it.
Clint, you've been a lawman long enough to know that revenge is the wrong reason to go gunning for a man.
It's not revenge, Pat.
Then what is it?
I don't know. Maybe you could just call it self-respect. He shamed me in front of everyone. And worse than that, he's got my boy into thinking I'm less than nothing.
Billy didn't do that, Clint. You did.
Yeah, I know. I did. And now I'm trying to set it straight the only way I know how. And don't try to stop me, Pat, because I'll find a way to have it out with him no matter what you do.
Hello, Billy.
That's it. Latimer sent me in word that he's ready for me. That he's going to come in today to have it out with me. So, I'd like for you to do me a favor. I'd like for you to lock me up.
I see. I mean, if you're locked up here, you won't have to meet him, is that it?
That's right. See, I thought about leaving town, Patrick, but if I left town, everyone here'd think I was running away. And Look, I don't want to kill Clint Latimer, Patrick. I mean, what can I do? How can I avoid that?
Billy, there's one easy way to avoid it.
Well, you tell me what that is. You tell me how I can.
When he comes looking for you, back down.
Back down. You'd think I was a coward.
That's right. This old Jody. And maybe the boy will stop trying to be like you and get his mind on something more important.
No, I can't. I'm not, that's asking too much for someone like me. I'm not going to be a coward for anybody.
Billy, I'm not asking you to be a coward. I'm asking you to do something braver than anything you've ever done before. Can't you understand that?
No, I can't understand that. You're the sheriff in this town, right? You either lock me up right now or you keep him away from me, because if you don't, I'm going to kill him.
All right, Billy, you do that. You do that. When he's lying there dead, you get ready to kill his son, too, because the boy will have to square things for his pa. Only he'll be a better match for you. You taught him how to be. You think about that, Billy. You think about it. Real hard.
Pa, you don't have to fight him. You could back off.
No, boy. This is one fight I can't back off from.
But he's so fast.
You don't have much faith in me, do you, boy? No reason you should. I haven't given you much cause to.
Billy Barney? I know you're in there. Now, coming in.
Teaching kids how to use a gun. Let's see how good you can use your own. Make it play.
I still say we got no good reason to fight, Latimer.
I say we got every good reason. Oh, what's wrong, Bonnie? You scared of me? Come on, Bonnie, make it play.
All my life I heard stories about how fast you were, Latimer. I ain't got no wish to test you now.
No. You gotta have it out with me. Now pick up that gun.
No, Latimer. I ain't let myself get killed by someone faster than me.
Now pick up that gun and I'll put a bullet through you anyway.
No, you won't. Because you won't shoot an unarmed man. I'm counting on that.
You rotten little coward.
Wait a minute, Pa. He made you back off. You were scared of him.
I guess every man's scared, Jody. When he meets a better man.
Come on, boy. Reckon we better go home. We got chores to do.
Courage, Billy. A kind of courage I never knew you had.
Don't ever ask him to do that again, Patrick. I could never do it again.
doing here, Billy?
I ain't doing much. Right now, I'm just wondering where you're headed in such an all-fired hurry with that shotgun.
Oh, me? Well, I was just giving Angus here some exercise, and I just happened to be carrying this.
Yeah. You didn't see any strays down your way, did you? I mean, that storm last night, a couple ahead, went off my place. I thought maybe they drifted off to your pa's place.
Well, I saw a couple of them about 2 miles back.
Did you? I better check on them. You better take it easy on that pony. I'm telling you.
Anything?
Nah. Well, did you get it?
Yeah. Well, I thought Pa'd never get to sleep. All he had to do was see me sneaking that little souvenir poke of gold out of that drawer, and
As long as he didn't, that's all that counts. Now, you read it off to me so we get it just right, because we've got to be real careful.
Okay, let's see.
Here, take this. First of all, you take the wadding out. Got that? Yeah. After you do that, just dump the buckshot out. It's okay. Sure.
My concern is the welfare of the children. I don't find that as easy to dismiss as you apparently do.
McBean's girls have not been mistreated.
Neglected is every bit as bad. The reports have reached my office. Well, I had to see for myself. But the governor spoke highly of you. That's why I asked for your assistance. However...
Ma'am, I told you I'd help you any way I can. I'm just trying to explain the situation. You see, McBean is a...
Sheriff! Sheriff! You ain't never gonna believe what happened. Oh, excuse, I didn't mean to bust right in. If I'm interrupting you...
No. We were just talking about you, weren't we?
Well, Sheriff, I'll tell you how it happened. It was like I was led to it. You see, my little gals, they thought they saw a varmint up at the mine in my place, so I went out there a-looking. Well, I'm in the mine, and I saw it right there in front of me.
The varmint.
Gold.
McBean, that mine was worked out years before you moved onto that land. This is Miss Daggett,
Are you
McBean.
trying to tell me I don't know gold when I see it? Why, back in 49 out in California, I saw plenty of it. Though, I never did come up with any of it myself. But, how do you do?
Even if you did find a little, McBean, you'll need an assayer's report to tell you if you have something worth working.
I already took an old sample over to Dolan at the general store, and, he used to be an assayer.
Then maybe you'd better wait till you hear from him before you start counting chickens.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. Them fellas that worked to mine the poor wasn't likely to overlook something, but...
McBean, Miss Daggett came here to see you.
Me?
You're the natural father of the female children, May and June McBean.
Yeah, I reckon so. Sheriff, they done something wrong?
Miss Daggett is a member of the Territorial Child Welfare Commission. She wants to ask you a few questions.
Oh, welfare, huh? Yeah, that means you're giving something away, don't it? We could use a little, extra clothes and maybe some victuals or anything you're trying to get rid of. But, I don't take kindly to charity kind of ideals I was brung up with.
Mr. McBean, I am not here to give you anything. I am here to determine if you are a fit father for the girls.
Well, I'm the only pa they ever had. You see, their ma died when they was just little babies, and I've been both ma and pa to them.
Their mother has passed on. In what manner do you earn your living?
What's that?
You have a job. Do you farm?
No, you see, I took down sick some years ago, and I've just never been able to shake it.
How do you provide food for the girls?
Oh, me and the gals get along all right. Yeah, you know, we get a couple of chickens, we get an egg ever so often. The gals plant turnips sometimes, and, there's days when one of us will shoot a bird or a rabbit or something.
Do you rent a home?
Own it.
Oh, you purchased a home?
Well, no, you see, there was no one living in it, and we just kind of moved in.
Squatters.
Well, that's the old Simpson place. The land's all worked out. He's got squatters' rights, so I'd say he owns it.
I'll inspect the premises.
Well, I'll give you a ride out in wagon with me, but first I got to wait for the assay report.
McBean, that may take quite a little while. Maybe you'd better take care of this right now.
Yeah, and maybe Don will know something more about the ore by the time I get back. Well, come on, I ain't good all day.
June, you just gonna stay in there all day? I was just wondering if we're doing right. Why, you want to be an old maid? How many fellows ever come around here trying to court us? None. Yeah, well, them gals in town, they've got plenty of fellows always lollygagging around them. We're just as pretty as any of them gals. With everybody in town knowing there ain't nobody poorer than us. Wait till them fellas finds out we got us a gold mine. That'll bring them running. Yeah. What if we was to marry up with a couple of them and then they found out we didn't have any gold mines? It'd be too late for them by then, wouldn't it? You know that fellow who thunked up the idea of making fake gold mines? Well, that newspaper said he wound up in prison. The only reason he landed in the pokey was because he tried to sell it. We ain't going to sell ours. We're just going to let folks think we got one. Now, come on, get out of there, and come on down back and help me pull turnips. We ain't going to have supper ready when Pa gets back.
Oh, all right.
Oh, May! Oh, Joan! Appears they ain't here just yet. You smell something bad? Don't smell nothing myself. Oh, it could be that skunk we caught underneath the house last month. Thought we was rid of this thing, but maybe we just get used to it, kind of.
It isn't the odor, Mr. McBean, by itself. It's the condition of the room.
Oh, them gals sure mess up the place taking baths. I gotta put a stop to it. Once a month ought to be enough for anybody.
Pa, did you get the assay report? I'm Miss Daggett, girls.
Is she a lady sheriff, Pa? We ain't done nothing.
Girls, I want to help you.
Help us what? Has this got anything to do with the gold mine?
Oh, don't raise your hopes, girls. Men like your father always have wild schemes like that. Why, now that I've seen the way he raises you, the kind of home you live in, the kind of man your father is...
He's as good as anybody else's Pa.
He's better. I'm touched by your loyalty. But on my recommendation, the courts will declare your father an unfit parent. The territory will take custody of you, and you will live at the Territorial Institute for Wayward Girls.
You can take me out. Now, you never said nothing about this when I brought you here.
My rights, Mr. McBean, are established by the governor. You are a pauper with no means of support. These girls have a record of being in trouble. You have violated territorial law by their non-attendance at school. The girls will be taken from you.
I'm going to give you a ride right out of town.
If you strike me, sir, I'll have you arrested.
I never hit a woman yet, but if you don't get out of here, maybe I will.
The girls and I go together.
Oh, no, they don't.
We ain't leaving, Pa.
It's for your own good. You have no choice, girl. And if you have a spark of decency left in you, you'll see what's best for the girls. Can you give them what the Institute can? Food, clothing, the right upbringing?
No, I reckon not, maybe. All I can give them is the love I get from them.
Well, if you do love them, you won't stand in their way.
We don't want to go to no institute, Pa. We just want to stay here with you. We love you, too.
I never thought that just being me would hurt you, gals. But if you was appointed by the governor, you ought to know what you're talking about. And if I ain't a fit far away. Now, who could that be coming here?
McBean!
What's the matter, Sheriff?
Oh, this is a charming tableau. Turnip soup? McBean. McBean, I had to write out with it myself the assay report.
What did it say? Is it good?
Good. McBean, that sample assayed out the richest ore Dolan's ever seen in the Southwest. The whole town is talking about it.
Well, sure, gone. But if I'm going to lose my gal, Sheriff, it don't mean much to me.
Who's your gals?
Well, like she says, I ain't a fit pa. I'm a pauper. I get no job.
She can't take your girls. McBean, you're not a pauper. You don't need a job. You struck gold. You're rich, McBean. You're a rich man.
Well, now, in that case, you ain't welcome here. But I'll be pleased to drive you back to town, since I'm going to take the gals there and buy 'em some new duds. And do some other things for 'em that you've been so het up to do. Come on, gals.
I'll be somewhere south of here in those hills. Now, I checked the land office. There's no way of shaking McBean's claim to that land. So the only thing for me to do is to go out and get it claimed for myself. Now, if McBean shows up here giving anything he wants, and those girls of his, honey up to 'em, boy. Either one of them would be easy pickings for a good-looking young fella. Then, I aim for us to get some of that gold, even if you have to marry it.
Hi, what's this about gold?
Oh, McBean, he struck it rich, found a mine.
Yeah? Where's that, Mr. Dolan?
On his place, the old abandoned mine on his place. I never seen ore assay like that.
Oh, yeah? When did this happen?
Just today. I can't stop any longer, Billy. I ain't got time. I'm on my way out now to locate a claim. You treat those girls right, Harvey.
Yes, Pa.
Something you wanted, Billy? Billy! Hey, Billy, what...
Well, you see, Mr. McBean, the outfit isn't complete without the shirt and the cravat.
You take me for a fool? She's the nearest thing to one of them cravats to the rope. And nobody ever got one of them things around my neck yet. Ain't they the prettiest little things you ever saw?
I must say, sir, that I've never seen young ladies do more for our merchandise.
You're just as funny to talk as your pa. See, I got to figure a way to pay for them things. You know, I ain't getting no cash yet.
Oh, Father said that's nothing for you to worry about. When you start mining your claim, you can settle your account.
Oh, that's good.
Pa, maybe we ought to wait a while before spending too much money, even if we is very rich. Yeah, Pa. Now, there's no sense in rushing things. I mean, what if the gold mine ain't no good?
Oh.
Now, we all know the gold mine is rich beyond words. Now, how could he resist buying fineries for such lovely young ladies?
You're some stuff yourself, Harvey. Yeah, and if you was to drop round to our place sometime, wouldn't neither one of us exactly hide out. And Harvey, you might know some nice young fella who'd like to meet some rich gals like us.
Well, it'd be my pleasure, I assure you.
Now, hold on there. Now, hold on, go. Now, see here, Harvey. Understand I get nothing against you. But a man of my position's got to be in the lookout for them kind of skunks that would be after my gals 'cause I get money.
Paul. Now, you stop interfering with Harvey. He's treated us right nice before now. Pa, every time we get supplies here, Harvey always held the door for us while we carried out them heavy sacks to the wagon.
Well, that's something anyways.
Yeah.
But, Harvey, I'm warning you. If your intentions ain't honorable...
Mr. McBean, I was just... Well, I didn't mean anything by
You
what I...
didn't mean it? You mean you was trifling with him, huh?
No, I didn't mean that. No, sir, I don't know what I mean.
Then you make up your mind what you mean before you go making any further indecent advances to my little gals. Now, gals, get the wagon and go on back to the house. I get business to take care of, and I ain't planning to leave you to the mercy of them town fellas here in Laker.
But, Pa, how are you going to get home?
I'll rent a buggy. Now, get.
Bye, Harvey.
Bye, May.
Bye, Harvey.
Bye, June.
Goodbye, Harvey.
Bye, Mr. McBean.
Well, we tried to talk him out of buying all this stuff. Sure is pretty, though, ain't they? Yeah. Harvey sure took a shine to us, didn't he? Yeah, but the way Pa's been acting, we ain't gonna have time to get us someone permanent before somebody finds out.
Finds out what, June?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Well, why don't you come in here and let's have a talk. Come on in here. Well, come on, man. Get your sister in here. We'll just have a little talk. I'm not going to bite you. You know, while I was waiting, I found something. I found this big old shotgun over in the corner over there. And it just happens I found some gold dust right in the barrel there, right there, see? Now, is that right? And the reason I happened to run across some gold dust in the barrel is that I was reading this newspaper. There's a story here. It tells about a fella who salted some gold mines. Can you beat that? And it also says here this fella's now serving time in a state prison. I don't know if this is true, if it ain't true, I don't know. But that's why I rode over here, because it just happens I kind of like you gals. See, I don't know why, I do. And I don't want to see you buy yourself a bunch of trouble. Do you understand that? No, wait, come on now, man. Look, now, don't look. I'm not that kind of guy. I'm not going to turn you into the law. You're not in so deep where you can't straighten yourselves out, see?
If you only know.
No, wait, it's not a matter of me knowing. You got to face up to it. You ought to stop right this minute, May.
We can't stop. We gotta have more time. You could pretend.
No, I'm not going to pretend anything, man. Look, you got to keep on. You got to get yourself in deeper and deeper, and pretty soon you got to wind up in the calaboose yourselves. And believe me, that ain't no fun.
The way I figure it, you get a job to do, and miserable kind of a job it is.
I'm here to speak to the sheriff. My conversations with you are finished for the time being. But for your information, the governor considers it a fine job.
He does, eh? Well, governors come and governors go. Matter of fact, I've been given a passel of thinking about this politics stuff myself. I seem to have heard that it ain't too hard for a man of wealth to get himself appointed governor of a territory.
You? The governor?
Could be. I could even swing this territory. And if I do, the first thing I'll do is send you a packet. Because you ain't fit to be what do you call you?
Commissioner.
Yeah, commissioner. Oh. Was you ever married?
No.
Got any kids?
Of course not.
And where do you get off to tell people this fit so they ain't fit to love their own kids?
Sheriff, I refuse to listen to any more of these insults. I came to your office for one reason. I am not leaving until I am shown that gold mine of his. And from what I've seen of the people of this town, and I include you, Sheriff, it wouldn't be too much to believe that all of you invented the whole gold mine story.
Oh, you want to see my gold mine, huh? All right, Sheriff. I'll show it to you personal.
I must have really conked him. He's still out. Oh, he'll be all right. And this way he won't be after us to confess. And anyway, Billy isn't the kind to tell anybody out of spite. But nobody will be around here for days. We left him enough food to last him. Anyway, I don't think he's going to be going anywhere by himself. Not without these, he ain't.
Oh, well, here we be.
Doesn't look like much of a mine to me.
Well, it's not the way they look that counts, ma'am. It's what comes out of them.
Well, I'll see for myself what's in it.
Don't go snitching on my gold. There, Patrick. Huh? What? Oh, my gosh. Oh, gosh.
You see, this is what you led them to. Your example put them in jail. Gold mine.
You didn't have to arrest him, Patrick, because I ain't going to charge you with nothing.
Billy, one look at you in that mine, I didn't have to be a genius to figure that out. That shotgun on the newspaper I found at McBean's place added up. Their confessions helped.
I'll see Judge Ryder and have the charges against the girls dismissed.
I've already spoken to him. There won't be any problem then.
Oh, well, then I'll call for the girls when you release them.
You? But, why you?
Well, I'll be taking them with me.
Oh, no. Those girls will be going home with their father.
Well, that's not your decision, Sheriff. It's out of your hands.
Miss Daggett, it seems to me that your claim against these girls wouldn't hold up if they were going to school regularly, learning everything they should.
Oh, but that's only part of it, Sheriff. How would you ever manage to make them attend?
Yes, that is a problem.
And besides, the most important matter is that the fact that Mr. McBean has no means of support for them.
You know, Miss Daggett, it came to me this morning that there is a way to solve both of these problems. You see, what this town really needs is a truant officer to see that all the kids, including May and June, attend school regularly. And since Mr. McBean here is out of a job, I asked the town council this morning to appoint him truant officer. They did. He's now employed, and if I know Mr. McBean, he'll see that those kids are in school.
You better will, Sheriff. Well, so long, we won't be seeing you.
I give up.
hotel we've got in town. But I think they'll treat you very, very nice.
Thank you. I gather you're familiar with this town.
Well, I ought to be. I come through here twice a week.
Well, then perhaps you could tell me where I might find a man named William Barney. I hear they call him Billy the Kid.
Oh, Billy? Yes, he works out on Tundle's Ranch. He gets into town on business every so often. But this being Saturday night you'll find him over at the saloon with one of his girls.
I hear he's very fast with a gun. Fastest man in this territory. Is that right?
Well, I couldn't rightly say about that, ma'am, because it'd be sort of a toss-up between him and Pat Garrett.
Pat Garrett is the sheriff.
That's right.
Mr. Barney is the man I want to see. Thank you, driver.
You're very welcome, ma'am.
Clem, that is the prettiest cargo you've delivered in months. You come all by yourself?
No, I took her aboard at El Paso. You know, she's an odd one, Pat.
How so?
Well, she asked me, who's the fastest gun in town? Now, what's a woman like that want to know about the fastest man with a gun?
I don't know, Clem, but I'm sure going to make it my business to find out.
All right.
How did you know my name?
Hotel register? I like to know the names of all strangers in town.
You're very efficient.
Let's say I try. Will you be staying in town long?
Just as long as it takes me to complete my business.
And, what is your business?
Land. I'm a speculator. I've heard this county is on the verge of a cattle boom.
Miss Jardine, are you in some sort of trouble?
No.
And why are you so interested in knowing who might be the fastest gun in this county?
Oh, the coach driver. Just the idle curiosity of an Easterner, Sheriff.
Hey, Patrick.
You in town early, Billy?
Well, it's a Saturday night, boy. You wouldn't want to waste that, would you?
Miss Jardine, this is William Barney.
Yes, I've heard of Mr. Barney.
Oh, have you? You heard of me?
Yes, I read about you in my hometown newspaper. You'd won some sort of a sharpshooting contest.
Oh, Billy's won all sorts of shooting contests. He's real fast with a gun. That should interest you, Miss Jardine.
Yes, I'm fascinated.
Well, I hope you enjoy your stay in town, Miss Jardine.
That newspaper article didn't do you justice, Mr. Barney.
Oh, yeah? How's that? What do you mean?
With the way it described you, I expected a hardened, vicious gunman.
Yeah. Well, I guess that depends on who you talk to, right?
Well, I really shouldn't keep you standing here. Saturday night,
You're not here in town, are you? I mean, alone? All by yourself?
I'm afraid I am. I was just about to go out and have supper.
You're not going to eat by yourself, are you? Are you? Mind if I go along with you to keep you company?
Thank you, Mr. Barney. I'd enjoy that very much.
Fine.
Lake! I say, hi back. Where you headed in the buggy?
I'm taking Nita Jardine out here to look at the old Richards place again.
Really fancy duds for a buggy ride.
Yeah. Well, she's quite a fancy woman, but...
Been seeing a great deal of her this past week.
Yeah, I don't know. She hired me to drive her around the county. She's paying me.
Oh. What does she want from you, Billy?
What do you mean?
She came here looking for you. I'd like to know why.
Oh, Patrick, you ain't jealous. Well, she took a shine to me instead of someone else, right?
Billy, she had a reason for wanting to meet you.
Excuse me, Patrick. I don't want to keep Miss Nita waiting. to tell me why you came to Lincoln looking for me?
I guess I haven't been very clever.
No. you didn't know anything about that land I showed you today.
All right, Billy. I haven't been honest. I did come here to find you.
What?
I wanted to hire your gun.
For what?
To kill a man before he kills me.
Who is he?
My husband.
Well, there's got to be a reason for that. You want to tell me what it is?
He was everything bad. A bully. A thief. And when he had to be, killer.
Where is he now?
In prison. For robbing and shooting a neighbor of ours. He gets out tomorrow. He wrote to me that he knows where I am and he's coming after me. He'll be here in another 4 days. I've got no choice but to keep running from him.
You still want to hire my gun after this afternoon?
You're playing games with me, Billy.
No.
I know you now. You're not the kind to be hired to kill. Take me back to town. I'll leave on tomorrow's stage.
Wait a second. You don't need to run. You don't need to.
But I have no choice, Billy. I'm his wife.
Well, now, wait a minute.
He has a legal right to see me. There's no way the law can keep him away from me.
Wait a minute, Nita. I'm going to keep him out of Lincoln.
What do you mean?
I'm going to have a little talk with him before he gets to town.
He's hot-headed and he's fast with a gun. He might kill you.
I'll make him listen to reason, one way or another. Hey, you've been looking for me, Patrick. What's on your mind?
I don't think you're going to like this, Billy. I wasn't satisfied with the reasons Nita Jardine gave me for being in town, so I wrote a letter to the police chief in St. Louis asking some questions. I got his answer this morning. Billy, what would you say if I told you that she's a married woman? She's got a husband back in Missouri.
I'd say his name was Ben Jardine. About 5 years ago, he was sentenced to prison for robbery and murder. And that he just got out last week.
Ah, she told you, huh?
That's right, Patrick. She told me.
Ben Jardine's a dangerous man.
Yeah, that's what Nita said. She came here to get away from him. He's coming after her.
Did she ask you to kill him, Billy?
Oh, come on now, Patrick. What are you talking about?
Billy, I asked you a question. I want an answer now.
The answer's no. But he better stay away from her.
As her husband, he's got a right to see her. If he causes any trouble, I'll take care of it.
You won't have to. I'll take care of him myself.
Billy, are you so blind that you can't see she's using you?
No, I don't think so, Patrick. I think you've been wearing that badge so long you can't tell a decent person when you see one.
Why, Sheriff, have you come to arrest me for something?
No, Miss Jardine, I've come to... Well, I guess I've come to apologize. May I come in?
Apologize for what?
Misjudging you for thinking things about you that I had no right to.
Oh?
You see, when a beautiful woman like yourself comes into town unescorted with a story like yours, well, I have to wonder why she's come here. What sort of mischief she may be up to.
And what did you decide about me? Am I planning a robbery or a murder?
I don't think you'll like my answer to that. I checked with the town you came from. I know about your husband.
I'd rather not talk about him.
Why didn't you divorce him?
You'd kill me if I did.
Why didn't you come to me?
How could I ask your help? We are legally married. You'd have no reason to keep us apart if he came looking for me.
You could have given me a reason. Same reason you gave Billy?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Maybe this will give you the idea.
What What if I tell Billy you broke in here? Forced your attentions on me.
You wouldn't do a thing like that. We're two of a kind, Nita, you and me. We're tough. We know exactly what we want. And we mean to get it any way we can.
Do we? And just what is it that I want?
Your husband dead. Preferably by legal means, and a better man to take his place.
That isn't why I came here.
Well, in that case, it won't bother you to know that Billy won't be killing anyone for you. I mean to lock him up the minute your husband hits town. So you see, honey, it's got to be me or nobody.
Why should you care what happens to me?
Not obvious.
You don't seem the kind of man to be wearing a badge.
Oh, I never let it stand in my way.
It's up to you to prove that.
I will. When's your husband due here?
Thursday morning. I've got a picture of him.
So have I. On a wanted poster. I'll know him.
I'll be here waiting. For one of you.
Well, there's just one thing. You better handle Billy.
Handle him?
It won't be easy to make a clean break with him.
I have no intention of making a clean break. I'll just keep him waiting. If you should let me down, I'm sure Billy wouldn't.
One thing I like about a horse, you can tell real quick if they're thinking of something.
You're too good to me, Billy. I've no right to involve you in the mess I've made of my life.
Getting out of a mess needs is kind of a specialty of mine. I get a lot of practice at it. What's the matter? You seem different. Somehow you've changed.
I don't mean to be different. I'm sorry, Billy. I'm afraid this isn't one of my better days.
What's wrong, Billy?
What'd you say to Nita Jardine?
Why do you ask that?
She's different all of a sudden. She's got something on her mind.
Her husband?
No. It's a man, but it ain't him, and it ain't me.
Even if you're right, it's no concern of yours, Billy.
I think it is, Patrick. Now, we've been friends a long time. I'd hate to have to put an end to it by putting a bullet in you.
Billy, whatever else you may think, I am your friend.
I hope you're right, Patrick. I sure hope so.
Far enough, Jardine. Put down your gun.
What's the matter, Sheriff?
My name is Garrett, and I'm kind of choosy about who I let right into town.
I haven't broken any law.
Not yet, you haven't. And I'm going to make sure that you don't. That's why you're going to turn around and ride back where you came from. We don't have room for gunslingers in Lincoln County.
Me, a gunslinger? Well, that's a laugh. I never was good enough with a gun for it to go to my head. Now, after 5 years of swinging a sledge in a prison road gang, look at my hands.
Your aim was pretty good 5 years ago. Good enough to kill a man.
I've served my time, Sheriff. I'm free and clear now, and my wife's waiting for me in town.
Jardine, how did you know where your wife was?
I paid someone to keep tabs on her. Every minute these past 5 years. Look, I've traveled 500 miles to settle things with her, and there's no legal way you can keep me from her.
Then I'll have to use an illegal way.
price did she offer you, Sheriff?
Take a choice, Jardine. Use your gun or ride out.
Every minute of every day I've spent working out my sentence. I thought about what I'd do when I got out. All I wanted to do was to find her and kill her. I told you I was no good with a gun. Get it over with.
It is over. I had to be sure.
I don't understand.
You'll find out. Fire your gun. I turned the cylinder so the empty under your hammer would come up next.
Why, Sheriff?
Jardine, the man you killed 5 years ago. Why did you do it?
He was a rancher. Owned the land next to ours. He kept chasing after Nita. I didn't like it. I didn't know she was deliberately leading him on.
The man you killed was shot in the back and robbed. How do you explain that?
I served my time. I pleaded guilty, remember? Do you know any stronger evidence than that?
Just one thing, Jardine. If you have any idea of harming your wife, forget it.
Don't worry, Sheriff.
I've been waiting for you. Did you see my husband?
Yes, I waited for him outside of town. I figured there'd be less trouble that way.
Is he dead?
You were wrong about his being a fast gun. He was really kind of slow.
5 years in prison. I guess it makes a man rusty.
I guess it does. Unless, of course, he wasn't a very good shot to begin with.
We can be together now. If you want me.
I don't. You see, I wasn't a very good shot myself today. I never did get that bullet into your husband.
I should have known. A man like you. You played me for a fool. But I'll make you sorry for this.
Yeah, there's just one thing I don't understand. Nice, good-natured fellow like that, he's not your type at all. How come you ever married him?
I had a drunken father and a whining mother. And never enough to eat. I took what I could get.
And you got rid of him the first chance you got.
You think you've won, don't you? Well, you haven't.
If you're thinking of asking for Billy's help, don't.
I'll do what I please. And you can't stop me. Or Billy.
What are you doing out here, Tammy? Come out here to help me fix this doggone fence?
Not a chance, Billy.
Yeah?
Lay off. I ain't working.
Well, what are you doing out here?
Well, I come to do a favor for a lady. The prettiest gal I've ever seen in a month or two. Smell that. Sure wish I had a gal send me sweet-smelling notes like that. Something wrong, Billy?
No, I don't think so. Well, do me a favor, Tammy. You want to finish putting up this fence for me? I gotta get back to town.
Hey, now!
I waited for you here in your room. I didn't expect you to come back.
What did you expect me to do? Run?
I never did know what to expect from you, Nita. Now it's my turn to return the favor.
I deserve being hurt.
You must know I've wanted to kill you ever since the moment I found out what really happened. I called a man out because he'd insulted you. He laughed in my face because you'd been chasing every man in town.
You didn't believe him then.
But I do now. You were frightened when you found out I'd gone after him and what had happened. You weren't sure you could fool me again. So you begged him for money to get away on, and when he refused, you shot him down.
I didn't make you confess to the killing.
What else was I supposed to do? Admit my wife was just what he said she was and worse? Besides, maybe I still had some faith in you left.
Faith in me? That's a laugh. You couldn't believe anything but the dirt other people carried to you. Why do you think I did what I did? It was because of your distrust in me. I could see it in your eyes every time you kissed me. Go ahead and do what you came here to do.
No. I guess I can't help how I feel. I don't want you dead. I want you alive and mine.
I wouldn't stay with you if you were the last man on earth.
That's where you're wrong, Nita. You're gonna be mine, all mine, or I'm gonna put a noose around that lovely neck of yours. There's no statute of limitations on murder, Nita. And I can prove you killed that man in cold blood.
Billy! Oh, thank heaven you got my message.
He came back, huh?
Yes. He's worse than he ever was. I tried to make him go, but...
What's the matter?
Oh.
What's the matter? Let me see. Did he do that to you?
If he hadn't gotten half drunk and fallen asleep, I could never have met you.
You still up there?
I'm even afraid to go back and get my clothes.
Well, you don't need to be.
Billy, be careful. He'll shoot you on sight.
Hope he tries, Nita. I just hope he tries. You wake him up, Nita.
No, Billy, he'll kill you. Shoot now.
I said wake him up. I can't gun a man down like that.
You're a fool.
You didn't give him a chance.
That's right, Billy. He never had a chance. You planned it well, Nita. Kill him with Billy's gun, Billy's bullets. Are we going to testify in court that Billy broke in here while you were both asleep? That he killed your husband in a jealous fury?
Why did you have to interfere? Why?
You'll stand trial for attempted murder.
There was no evidence against you, Nita. We're even just the same.
I need a signed statement from you, Ben.
You'll get it. You won't like prison, Nita. A woman grows old fast in prison.
What do I say now, Patrick?
Nothing, Billy.
wagons here. Come and get it. Don't be late, or you'll all miss out. Bring your buckets now. We'll be glad to fill them. Step closer, folks. Now, before I start to parcel out the water, I have a little bit of bad news for you. Due to the continuing lack of water, I have been forced, yea, compelled, to raise my prices. But I'm sure that you'll all bear with me in this emergency.
10 solid months without a drop of rain. At least the drought's doing somebody some good.
Gray Eagle freights in every drop of water this town uses. The longer this drought keeps up, the higher he raises his prices.
Fine day, gentlemen. Oh, I'll deliver the barrels of water for the city later, Councilman.
I suppose you've raised our prices, too?
Of course not. I feel it is my civic duty to hold the line on the official deliveries. But now that you mention it,
I don't know. No. You Apache bloodsucker. There must be other ways of getting water, and I'll find it if I have to talk the town council into hiring a rainmaker.
Rainmaker? Huh. And they call us Apaches superstitious for our medicine men and rain dances.
Gray Eagle, you know, I wouldn't exactly count on it being superstition. I was reading an article just last week in Harvest Weekly about a Frenchman who's come up with a scientific way of making rain.
I still say it's superstition. And if it isn't, the rainmaker might keep in mind that I'm still an Apache. Barrels for the city hall. Send the rest to Pat Garrett at the sheriff's office. Gentlemen?
Sheriff? Wish that Russell would get here?
The council actually hiring a rainmaker seems like a pretty long chance to me.
With that red-skinned highbinder in the catbird seat, we've got no choice.
Well, if your cloudbuster works, your problem's over.
Yeah, but if it don't, I'll never pull another vote as councilman. I talked them into hiring Russell. And what's more important, Gray Eagle will have Lincoln over a barrel permanent.
A water barrel.
Must be a welcoming committee for the water wagon, gentlemen.
Yes, a welcoming committee, but not for you, Mike. We've got a rainmaker.
Must be a Sioux medicine man. Vittorio here makes rain for the Apaches. Myself, I would rather not depend upon rainmakers.
After staking out the only spring still flowing within 1,000 square miles, you don't have to, and no Apache ever called that a sacred spring till you put the idea in their heads, and now they won't let a white man near it now, Mike. Well, you're a highway robber.
I was taught the white man's ways at mission school.
You'll have to move on down the street, Sonny. You were sort of expecting someone. I said, Sonny, you'll have to move on.
on me, mister, and I'll slit your... Sheriff?
I'm sorry, miss.
I know. I'm Hank Russell, the rainmaker you ordered.
I like the white man's new ways. A female medicine man. So what next?
You, miss, are a fraud. Hank Russell.
Short for Henrietta.
This is Mr. Forrest, our councilman.
How do you do, Mr. Forrest?
How you do?
I'm not a fraud. I can make rain. And if you don't believe it, according to the contract, all you have to do is cancel it.
But you have to forfeit the retaining fee.
Oh, you must have gone to the same mission school Gray Eagle attended, but you're not going to get away with it. False pretenses. That's what it is.
Well, it seems to me if the council was so sure a rainmaker could do the job, you ought to at least give her a chance.
But, she's a woman.
You're darn tootin' I am. But what I am has nothing to do with making rain. When a moisture-containing cloud mass is penetrated by an artificially created temperature inversion, there's only one result. Precipitation. Rain to you, mister.
Besides, you're going to have to pay her for the job anyway. Why not let her try?
All right, Miss Russell. Make your rain. Pat, since you've taken such an interest in this matter, I'm appointing you to look after her.
Oh, no, wait a minute. I'm no guardian angel.
No, you're the county sheriff. It's up to you to look after the best interests of the county. That makes taking care of her your job. And just in case her competitor gets some Apache ideas for a change,
You know, Mr. Forrest could be right about Gray Eagle. He's got this town right where he wants it. He might resent interference. You might need a friend.
I don't take anything on say-so. Especially friends.
Try me.
All right. You can start by finding me a big tub.
Well?
There's not a store in this whole town that carries the kind of tub I need, Mr. Sheriff.
The name is Pat.
Pat. It's got to be galvanized and big. A wash tub or a water trowel won't work.
You get everything else on that wagon. What happened to your tub?
Some drovers shot up Black Creek when I was there, and my tub got in the way. Last I heard, the hotel cook was using it for a sieve.
A big galvanized tub. Well, as far as I know, there's nothing like that in the whole county.
Hey, that'd work.
Sure, much obliged to you. I'll take care of it.
It's not exactly the shape I had in mind, but it sure is big enough.
Ma'am, can I help you? What are you doing?
No, wait, don't do that. What are you doing?
That'll do just fine. How much?
It ain't doing for anything. It's not for sale.
I said how much?
I say it ain't for sale.
All right. Pat, it's your duty to confiscate this tub for the welfare and best interest of this community.
Wait a minute. Now, wait. What do you mean confiscate?
Is that for Mr. Tundle, Billy?
That's right. He had to shift in from England. He's bringing civilization to the West here. Now, I ask you a question. What do you mean confiscate my bathtub?
Billy, the town council hired a rainmaker, Miss Hank Russell, and Miss Russell needs a tub.
Female rainmaker? You might as well hire a Hopi Indian dancer. Done just as much good.
Now, just a minute here. How do you know so much about it?
Well, because I used to...
Well, before you two continue this fight, maybe you should be introduced. Mr. Billy Bonnie, Miss Hank Russell.
Well, the circumstances, I can't say I'm glad to know you, ma'am.
Now, look, Billy, I gotta have that tub.
Oh, the answer is positively, absolutely no. You ain't getting it from me.
Okay. Pat, let's go see the judge.
You know, wait. No, just a doggone minute, Patrick. What?
Billy, the city council could have the judge condemn and buy this tub. You'd save a lot of bother if you volunteered.
Yeah, I see. All right. Just my luck. This will be Tundle's week. He wants to take a bath. Patrick?
Yeah?
It's bad enough you confiscating this tub here to give that lady medicine, man, but I gotta look out for them two vultures across the street there so they don't cook up something to stop her.
I'll take care of Miss Russell.
Well, you take care of Miss Russell. I'm gonna take care of this tub here, and listen, you bet your bottom dollar I ain't gonna let Mr. Tundle's tub out of my sight.
I don't mind your company, even if your manners could be improved.
Look, it's nothing personal against you, Miss Russell. It's just that this tub here means an awful lot to me.
I'm sorry.
Well, I'm sorry, too.
I think I liked you two better when you were fighting. Come on, let's go.
Listen, I ain't room enough up here for all of us, Patrick, so I'll see you later.
I've heard of white man's great medicine to bring rain.
Old squaws talk.
If you succeed, you will lose face.
And money. Maybe you're right, Vittorio. I think she should be discouraged. Oh, Vittorio. No violence. Remember, we're civilized Apaches.
I don't get it. What's it supposed to do?
Well, when these chemicals reach the proper stage, I just lift up the lid and the fumes invert the atmosphere. Almost always rain.
Almost? What do you mean? This thing might not work? We're out here in the middle of Apache country?
Well, not the best place for rain, according to my calculations.
Yeah, it's the best place for a massacre, too. Especially if Mike Gray Eagle and his pal Vittorio have anything to do with it.
You tell the others to fire on my signal.
But Gray Eagle says we are civilized Apaches. And the white-eyed men, our pigeons.
Not if the white woman's rain medicine works. Besides, we will not kill them. We will just drive them away.
Stuff, I can't see my own nose. Those chemicals. We'll have to clear out of here. That stink is awful.
You wanted rain, didn't you?
Know something, Patrick? I don't even think they're trying to hit us. Yeah, if we don't clear out of here, they're going to start trying. Well, we've got nothing to gain by hanging around here.
I ain't going nowhere. I got a job to do. I got a contract to meet.
Hank, this is Apache territory, ceded to them by treaty. They're wanting us to get out of here, and they mean it.
I refuse to leave my job. No! What are you doing? Let go! Go on, mean it! Go on, mean it! You saved me, but you forgot something.
What are you talking about?
The Apaches didn't get us, but they do have Mr. Tundle's bathtub.
Yeah. Oh, you think we stand a chance of pulling it out, Patrick?
Not unless you want an Indian war on your hands, and Gray Eagle's just the man to start it.
Yeah, I guess our rifles at both sides. All right, come on, get up. Get up. Listen, all those Indians are camped around my bathtub out there watching the smoke come out. Now, how long are those chemicals going to keep smoking, Hank?
Oh, a day or two at least. Look, Billy, I'm sorry about the tub. I know how much it means to you.
Not half as much as it means to Mr. Tundle.
Well, you can always order another tub. It's my equipment. You know, without that, no rain.
Oh, rain and Gray Eagle owns us all.
I got it. I know. How about charging him with stealing my tub?
He's too smart for that.
What do you mean?
Billy, he's got an alibi. At the time of the attack, he was right here in town attending a meeting of the council.
Maybe I can find some water.
Oh, the town well dried up here about 2 months ago. Everything else wet belongs to Gray Eagle.
Maybe not. There's more than one way of finding water, you know, and I know them all.
Where are you going?
I'm going to find me some water.
Any luck?
Not yet. There will be. Pat?
Water?
Must be.
Oh, no.
Well, I found water, didn't I?
Yeah, sure. Already in a tank. How convenient. What are you going to do now?
Keep right on looking. I found it. I found water.
What's the matter?
I found water.
Where?
I just got to dig for it.
Just a minute, young lady.
Look, all you have to do is persuade the council to order a well dug.
Why do I have to persuade the council? They'll pass a petition for free water. Where do we dig for it?
Come on, I'll show you.
Come on, where's the water?
Here.
It's where?
Right.
Then never mind, I heard you.
You mean it's here, right here, in the middle of the street?
Right in front of Gray Eagle's office.
Yeah.
I wasn't wrong this morning. The water's here. The rod led me back 3 times. There must be an underground spring, and Gray Eagle doesn't own it. It's town property.
How far down?
You gotta dig to find out.
Whoa! The council's gonna howl.
Well, the council's getting thirsty. And, Gray Eagle raised his prices again this morning.
Come on, let's give them the bad news. Dust, that's all they're digging up. Now, we sank shafts in that street when we built Lincoln. There was no water then. There ain't none now.
Well, why didn't you say that when the council voted on the well?
Pat, the elections are coming up next month. I advocated the Rainmaker, remember? If she don't produce...
You don't get reelected.
John, you are caught between a rock and a hard place.
Pat, we all are.
We can always go to work for Gray Eagle.
Good evening, Miss Russell.
How'd you get in here?
The room clerk will be missing this soon.
You take one more step toward me and I'll show you a thing or two about taking a scalp.
Scalp? My dear young lady, I am a civilized Indian. I'm not so sure about you.
Well, what are you here for?
I just came here to talk. Would you mind putting that thing away, please?
All right. Talk.
You're bound and determined to give this town water. And you're lucky enough to do it, one way or another. Why?
Because I'm being paid to do just that. It's not my luck that's worrying you. You know there's water here, and you know I'll find it sooner or later.
I'll give you double the amount this council is paying you, if you leave Lincoln.
No, sir. These folks need that water, and you're cutting their throats.
We could be partners.
No. I want Lincoln to have water, but free water. And as long as we're asking questions, I'll ask one. Why are you out to skin these folks?
You really want to know?
Yes.
My people had their lands taken from them. They were herded onto a reservation your government thought good enough for them. They were given hoes and rakes to till a land that could not grow good weeds. They were a proud people. But they agreed to a treaty that humbled them. The brave ones, Geronimo was one, took a course of vengeance against the whites.
What about you?
Me? I just went to the white man's school and learned his ways. I found you could scalp a man without lifting his hair. Just lift his pocketbook. It hurts more.
Well, even if I agreed with what you're doing, I've got my job to do. I'm not leaving Lincoln, and I'm going to find water.
Is that your final word?
Yes, sir.
Then I can't be responsible for what my people may do if they decide that you are an evil spirit. Make sure that she leaves town tonight.
Patrick?
Yeah? What is it, Billy?
Hank's gone.
What do you mean she's gone?
I went by her room just now, and the door was unlocked. The light was still burning, and I found this on the floor.
She wouldn't forget that. Not unless somebody made her leave it behind.
That's right. I got the horses outside. If you...
This woman claims to make rain by the magic of the spirits in the tub. It's worked for days. There is no rain. Her magic is no good. I say they are evil spirits. We must be rid of them and her.
There she is. Hey, they're right on in. They won't start anything with us. They're civilized. Yeah. What odds are you quoting, Patrick? Turn Miss Russell loose. Victorio, I'm going to hit you and Gray Eagle with everything in the book. Kidnapping, assault, battery.
Not unless you want to start another Apache war, Pat. Besides, this is not my idea. Vittorio here is the shaman of our tribe.
Wait! Before we drive the medicine squaw of the white men away, I, Vittorio, want to show you the foolishness of her medicine.
Well, you can't win them all.
All right, Gray Eagle, you just wait right there. Just because you apologized and returned the tub, that doesn't automatically put you in the clear. You still have a charge of kidnapping.
You would have to arrest the whole tribe to make it stick, Pat.
He's right, Pat. And besides, I decided not to press charges. I mean, what with me being a member of the tribe and all, I figure he suffered enough setbacks for one day.
Who suffered?
My tub's the one who suffered. My tub has more dents in it than a washboard. What am I going to tell Mr. Tundle, Patrick?
Inferior product of the white man's factories.
Inferior product or not, Mr. Tundle can sue you for damages.
With this rain, I'm no longer in business. Besides, you can't sue an Indian. It's in the treaty.
Oh, you said that you did it, Miss Hank Russell. I'm as good as re-elected.
You speak too soon, Mr. Forrest.
What are you talking about, you vulture?
Eagle. With my water supply business washed out, so to speak, I have decided to enter politics. I'll be running against you for councilman next month, Mr. Forrest.
Now, just a minute. Indians can't vote.
Have you read that treaty?
No.
It specifically provides for a representative of the tribe to sit in on the white man's council. Good day, gentlemen. Miss Russell. Vote Indian.
Can I ask you a question, Patrick?
What is it, Billy?
You suppose there's anything in the treaty might make him president?
ভালোবাসা সুন্দর, ভালোবাসাও সুন্দর। মানুষ নিজের অজান্তেই ভালোবেসে ফেলে।
আমারও মনে হয় কি জানেন, আপনার মতো জানাশোনা কাউকে না আমার বিয়ে করা উচিত।
এটা কি উপলক্ষে?
ম্যাডাম, ফুলটা গ্রহণ করুন, তারপরে বলতেছি।
ভোটার আইডি কার্ডে যার স্বাক্ষরের জায়গায় টিপসই দেয়, এখানে কেউ ডাক্তার।
এই দুইজনের মধ্যে যে আগে ম্যাডামের মন জয় করতে পারবে, ম্যাডাম তার।
একদিন না দেখলে তোমায় বন্ধু আন্ধার লাগে সব, তোমার এই প্রেমে এমনই টান।
রুগীদের তো ডক্টরের কাছে আসলে ব্যথা কমে যায়, আপনি তো উল্টো বলবেন। আপনি কি একটু উল্টা?
তোমায় ছাড়িয়া যাব মরিয়া, তোমায় ছাড়িয়া যাব মরিয়া, যেও না বন্ধু আমার ভুলিয়া ভুলিয়া।
আমার মনে হয় আমার সমস্যা কপালে। ম্যাডাম আমার কপালে নেই, আমার কপালে আছে দাগ।
Cảnh vệ này, 3 cảnh vệ rồi, 4 cảnh vệ, cảnh vệ 2 luôn, mình biết. Thử xem ra cái gì á? Có cảnh vệ à? Ui, bài này đánh as cảnh vệ nhở? Hóa cung xanh à? Được phết. As cảnh vệ. Nó thì lướt này. Cảnh vệ rồi. Đánh chung bài 4 tranh. Cảnh vệ, as cảnh vệ thì sẽ là phần đầu rồi. What the hell, Catlin đâu? Đây. Đây. Thôi cái này sao mình nhớ mà, kệ đi. Cứ cho cảnh vệ vào đã. Bùi gỡ, bùi gỡ. Rồi, vừa đủ, vừa đẹp. Cung xanh này, vô cực rồi. Cung xanh vô cực với cả cuồng đao à? Dấu có cuồng đao, xít quá. Chắc là chim quá rồi, chắc thế. 82 máu à? Trốn nhỉ? Sẽ một chút trốn đấy. Mình sẽ lái cái này trước. Ok. Tốc độ cao đét. Ok, được rồi. Cảnh vậy à? Có nhà đánh sư danh hóa này, thằng đấy át à? Chưa ai để qua át à? Cái đánh lắc. Này cũng không phải thôi, không ai át thì lụ. San luôn mà, có gì à? Xin ra chơi. Lắp tổ xin ra tạm đi. Xin la ra tỷ đấu sĩ này, mình vào đánh thì nhầm, trở thành đấu sĩ tiếp và ra 1 tỷ ấy. Đấu sĩ ạ, quỷ đéo chịu được mà anh đã stop rồi, có thể không? Anh nhầm Bùi Tiến mà xóa, tí thấy nhót. Chứ thầy nói đây mà, bình tĩnh, tự tin và tự tin. Bình.
তোমাকে 15 লাখ টাকাই দিতে হবে। তুমি যদি দিতে না পারো তোমার বাবাকে কল দাও। তোমার যত জমি জিরাত বাড়িতে যা যা আছে এগুলো বেচা হইলেও তোমরা আমাদের টাকা পাই পাই করে শোধ করবা।
একটা ব্যাপার কি খেয়াল করছো? শহরে কিন্তু দুইটা রূপ, রাতের এক রূপ, দিনের আর এক।
বেঁধেছি ঘর হৃদয়ের পর গাঢ় সবুজ ওই গহীন বনে।
আরে ব্রো, সবসময় চিল থাকতে হবে, কিচ্ছু মাথায় নেওয়া যাবে না।
ভালোবাসা হচ্ছে একজন আরেকজনের উপর ভরসা করে, একজন আরেকজনের হাতের উপর হাত রেখে এই জীবনটা কাটিয়ে দেয়। কিছু মানুষ এই রাত জেগে থাকে আর টাকার বিনিময়ে সুখ খুঁজে। বসুন।
এখন তো সিরিয়াস হওয়া উচিত, তাই না? আমি তো কোথাও যাচ্ছি না পার্টি করতে। তুমি কেন যাচ্ছ? কেন বন্ধ করতে পারতেছো না বলো তো? কার যে কোথায় সুখ সেটা তার প্রিয় মানুষটাও কখনো জানতে পারে না।
পাশাপাশি তবু যাচ্ছি বিপরীতে, কাছাকাছি তবু যাচ্ছি বহু দূরে।
হাই, ইউ লুক গুড।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
Ý là sao nó không tự làm được ấy. Trốn. Yes, nhà tỷ đô mới rủ vô anh cầm đồ mà chỉ được cái mát của chị bố rồi, nhặt quả trứng này. Anh cầm đồ mà chỉ được cái wow. Yes, absolutely. Đợi để chạy hơn mở. Đi thôi à. Mày lùa tao. Cái phòng tập tạ đông rất chịu, phòng tập tạ đơn đông như lợn mãi vì sao không vậy người tao phải vào. Nó chỉ cái gì đấy chúng tao cái nhà tí rebirth mà em ơi, rebirth nó giảm hết sức mạnh mà. Đúng cái nịt rebirth xong còn đúng cái nịt gì cũng ít, sao phải rebirth xong phải nhận sao để bù lại ấy. Sức mạnh đi. Em up một cái viết ở nhà em của anh ấy, cái 1 tiếng không có gì anh nhau ấy mà anh quay sau em vào quay luôn đấy. Hôm qua hôm qua ngày mùng 5 5 tháng 7 Bình Chi Linh có bấm viết mùng 4 không? Có mùng 5 chắc chắn 1 tiếng mùng 5 rồi. Biết có không? Đó, cũng bấm 1 tiếng. Đã trổ quá. Thích không? Thích. Mình thích không cho quay chung máy không? Đâu? Cái đấy giờ nó à? Mày đó mày gì? Đâu? Mày cứ vứt luôn chì vào cái trong túi, tao khắc áp lại vào sau, tao khắc sửa, tao khắc chỉnh sau. Mày cứ áp thẳng vào trong túi, áp thẳng vào vai trong túi ấy. Ở đây, áp vào đây. Tao áp vào ngoài đấy trước xong tao mới cho vào sau mà. Nhìn biết mà. Wow, ở cái tên file có ngày mà mày nhìn thấy à? Tên các file có ngày 2024-07-03 đấy, ngày đấy. Tao làm rồi biết. Chắc thế, nếu mà không có biết đâu khác. Không, ngày mai hình như thế. Phải không nhỉ? Rồi. Muốn tao quay không muốn tao quay không nhỉ? Tao mày muốn quay không nhỉ? Tại tao không thấy. Ok. Tại tao lại viết mình muốn. Tao hỏi. Rồi up rồi mà. Up rồi không? Mình báo. 2 rồi, một cái là tí. Nhóc. Cái thằng yêu khôi tập rất vớ vẩn nhá. Cái anh đang tập một máy đúng không? Anh tập đủ 3 set trở lên này, 3 hoặc 4 này. Anh đang tập được 2 set rồi, xong nó tập xong một lần máy đấy, xong nó đổi máy, nó bảo ê ra chỗ kia đi. Gì? Mày đổi chỗ không? Cái tập một cái một tí thôi. Xong à, đang tập tay đâu mà ra chạy ra tập vụ cơ, xong tao bảo nó là thấy nó đang nằm quen lại với máy. Mình biết rồi, nó bảo nó nghỉ lâu rồi thế nó làm quen lại. Mấy quỷ lợn 140 ok rồi. Thực sự là cái chỗ này cho chỉ các kiểu ấy phải là nhau đét mà anh cái kết bạn. Thằng Tuấn tối nay đi date quốc tiếp về con Chu Bảo Châu, xong nó bảo anh em nghỉ nhà quay cho anh thì đéo vợ chúng tao chuồn tao sao con bảo là tối bận đi quốc tiếp Chu Bảo Châu cái gì mày đùa bố. Không, nhưng mà đi làm cái gì ta đúng việc chứ, việc người khác bắt mình làm chôn à? Mày thích không mình làm được không? Xong việc của mình đã xong thì gì? đã đâu lưng sắn. Anh tưởng là anh biết là anh nghĩ là bảo bọn bố ghép mặt xong có tính tiền vít đấy của bọn bố không? Có tính tiền vít đấy là của bọn bố không? Bảo vẫn các mặt vào thích đấy là bọn anh em làm gì nhỉ? Xuân bố à? Thích hộ không? Em quỷ đấy 200 rồi này. Rồi anh nhớ lại anh nhặt đồ anh quay trứng vào cho là dễ phải kéo chơi game này. Làm chơi game này 1 tiếng lên. Với anh đi về xong rồi mấy chút sóc ấy sóc đầu ngực kéo chịu sóc đầu ngực không mà. Và tập xong đi về mới lại sóc về xong nó sóc cẳng về đau ngực kéo chịu. Anh thấy nó thấy Khôi gầy lắm, nó không thắt cân được thật ấy, nó gầy vãi. Tay nói nhìn như cái quỷ tệ. Cái lúc mà tập cái máy áo ngược cái tay nhìn như cái quỷ ấy, buồn cười nó chịu được. Buồn cười mấy lúc cái tập buồn cười á. Hiểu à? Làm mày không quay được, làm quay mấy tiếng rồi. Làm mày quay mấy tiếng rồi vô. Cái gì vậy? Anh rebirth rồi, của anh là cụ đi gì rồi, anh là vua, anh rebirth rồi, của anh là vua được chưa? Tên của anh là vua. Vậy cách làm béo cách farm cực kỳ nhanh là vào tháp infinite cho tài, farm cực kỳ binh chi linh. Và đây là trước kéo nhau mà nếu hiểu. Bao nhiêu? 20 phút rồi, anh quay 1 tiếng á. Đúng rồi. Cho nó anh tưởng nó béo đánh liên minh cơ. Sao đánh? Vua zero à? Vua zero. Vua 3 à? Vua 3 cô 3 có mấy cái chết này, đi mua đồ ấy. Mua đồ mấy thằng ấy toàn mấy thằng ảo giá thôi, chứ bán sự đắt thì bán không phải. Anh mua rồi mà anh quỷ chết mà, anh quỷ chết kiểu đấy mà. Phải đổi xe gọi lên tô để xem thằng nào bán giá hợp lý nhất thì mình mua. Còn phút thực ra mình đi farm đồng chị cho nó. Phải chưa? Sao bị mất? Đến hạn đóng tiền sao? Thằng kia nó chưa báo. Thằng anh chưa bảo, thằng anh chưa bảo đóng tiền thì anh chưa chuyển nó phải bảo cơ mà anh mới chuyển tiền. Nó nhắm vào nhóm thì bọn anh chuyển. Nhóm vẫn là nghe nhóm ở trong trước bọn anh học academy cùng nhau ấy. Còn một broccoli trong vlog à? Chuẩn quá. The basic. Giật vào đen. Game ấy nhìn giống người mà, game đấy mấy thằng người còn như vậy, còn nhìn giống người tí đỡ cuối vuông. Chẳng qua không có auto. Thằng nào ngắm nhiều ấy. Anh ra hơi mình đủ à? Quay được 10 tiếng ngày không? Quay được 10 tiếng ngày không bro? Mày 10 tiếng một ngày. Nổi không? Một nghỉ phát đi sáng không? Được. Đừng chửi được. Rồi, mà mấy game chơi treo này xem đá được mà mình kệ đi. Nó bảo là phải dùng cái con chuột này để di màn hình, góc màn hình liên tục cái anh đéo. Nhưng mà là anh nghĩ là có cái đéo gì vợ ấy trôn mũ à, thỉnh thoảng thôi chứ. Được mà. Có cái gì đâu mà. Có cái auto click mà gì. Thực ra, không cần đâu, Nam mà mày biết cái phím di chuyển được không? Mấy phím di chuyển đấy, mũi tên ấy, đấy mấy phím đấy cũng xoay màn hình được mà. Mấy phím đấy xoay màn hình được mà Nam. Mấy phím đấy xoay màn hình được mà.